Alright, what's up everyone? My name is Cody Hilsky, and today I'm going to be shooting the project for our class. We're creating a artwork that I find inspiring, that I like. So I'm going to start with my 360 camera, leaving my house, driving to the place where I will be taking the shot, and then I will be working through the process of setting up the camera, exposure, getting everything right, my props. So let's hope everything works out, because I'm shooting this on a Sunday. Okay, so we're here at Robinson's Whitewater River Campground, and it's in the small town of Connersville, Indiana. And my grandfather has created a place back here called Patriots Point, and then he has a UH-51 Huey, which was shot down twice in Vietnam and sent to Texas to get repairs, but it sits here. Grandpa purchased it and had it restored, and it's museum ready. And he's got an army tent and a couple other components to the motor and propellers and props for the helicopter. He's got a little armored personnel carrier over there. There's a Studebaker motor in that. I think they had a contract with the government to create it. And then we got a little army tent, and then a lookout point over there. So I don't have an easel, but I do have a camera stand, and I think that's gonna work. Just got to make sure the wind doesn't knock you over. Got my tripod set up. I can get my camera out, get everything ready, get the exposure and color temp, white balance, everything set up right, so I can have a good shot. I might be repositioning a couple times so I can get everything in there that I want, but I won't know until I get the camera up, so let's get going on that. Okay, so I have the shot. Now I just don't know where I want the tripod. So here's a canvas, and I'm gonna have to Photoshop this to be white, or it don't really matter, I'll put the photo over it. But the thing I'm trying to do is I'm trying to make it to where you can see the right side of the canvas. So I'll have it to where you can kind of see the edge of it, so that way it sticks out in the photo. Honey, if you're watching this video, I'm sorry. I didn't expect this to be flopping around much, but I'm not damaging it. I'm not damaging it. Okay, so what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to put a photo on the canvas. Make it look like it's been painted. So you have to set the shot up on how you want it. I work backwards. It don't really matter. You take the shot first, and then you put your object in your frame. So the easel and the canvas, I'll put that in my frame. Make sure you don't move the positioning or anything, touch anything on the first shot, because everything has to match up with the second shot. So make sure you do it quickly, so just in case there's sun, or pay attention to the clouds, everything, every little detail matters to recreate this into the original shot, so, or as close to it. So be fast, don't talk a lot, get it done. Opposite of what I'm doing. All right, so out of my shot, everything looks good, clouds out of the way, and all I need is about a second or two of recording to go in and then export the frame, the still shot. All right, that's it. I'm gonna pack up. Okay, so I want to quickly run through what I did here. So I layered the top image, which would be the picture with the canvas on the camera stand. I put that on top, and then I changed the opacity down to about 25%. And what I did was I went in here and I started to erase inside the white line of the top image. I went all the way down to erase the outside, and I only kept the inside, which is the tank. So once I did that, I separated the layers, as you can see here. Here's a picture of the tank. That's it by itself. I erased everything else except that photo. So there is the original photo. So here's the second photo, and I went and cut everything out except this box right here, which is essentially the view that you see when you toggle the layer on and off. So once I created that image and I posted on the canvas board, I went into Lightroom and I edited a little bit of it to bring up the brightness and just make it look a little bit cleaner. Then I brought it back into Photoshop, and then I made sure that I put the image by itself on the painting image. I made sure it's its own layer so I can set it on top to make it look a little bit different than the actual photo, because without that it would kind of blend in, and I really didn't want it to do that, so I made it stand out a little bit more. And then that's the process. I'm going to save this and then I'll be good to go. And here's the final product. I'm pretty happy with how this turned out. You can see the painting on the easel. It looks good, it stands out, and I'm pretty excited to share my work. Thanks for following along with my journey.